Good morning and welcome to Rigger Repairs Limited's social media campaign. Today it's day 23 and all of my followers are in for a treat. For those of you that haven't been down to the workshop, today we're going to have a special treat. Cue the segue. So here we are, a long way behind the scenes, out in the sunshine in the lovely Blaydon, next to the Blaydon Business Centre. So if you need to know where I am, this is how you start. So as you're driving down the road and you get to here, this is where you turn in. And this is Blaydon Business Centre. As you can see, it's in big, huge 2-foot high letters, Blaydon Business Centre. Delivery people seem to struggle with that, but I hope everyone can find me. So this is me under the centre bit. I'll give you a little sneak peek, seeing as I have tinted windows and you can't see anything inside. Give me a buzz on the intercom and I'll come run it. If I'm already with a customer, I'll ask you to take a seat here and have a read of the magazines. So we'll take a look in the workshop now, into the customer area. This is where most people get to when they come to book in their repairs. As you can see, it's quite a small space, but this is what's considered as my dirty room, but it's also kept fairly clean for customers coming in to collect their repairs and to drop off. This is the polish machine, as you'll have seen before, where I do my polishing and refinishing of watches. This is the ultrasonic tank, where your watches would then be cleaned. Coffee machine, very important. And then my little oven for drying the watches after they're finished. So that's as far as you get as a customer, but seeing as I'm doing a behind the scenes video, let's go inside the workshop. So this is the workshop where all the magic happens, as they say. I'll take you through it from the basics. So we've got my bench here. I'm not going to pretend like I keep my bench clean, like many Swiss watchmakers. I have a bench that's always full of watches, always watches being repaired, things waiting for parts, the elusive eyeglass. So basically your journey starts here. The watch ends up here, where I would be servicing it or doing a battery in it, or anything like that, before going through into the other room where we've just been. Which is where the cleaning and the polishing and the drying happens. When your watch is booked in, I use my amazing supercomputer with all my big screens that doesn't just play FIFA, just for those that wondered. And then it goes into here, which is my work just in box, before going into the safe, which is pretty swanky. After it's been serviced, your watch goes into here, stripped down, cleaned and into the machine. I think I've got a few videos of this running, so if you've seen one before, then check that out. After that, the watch is put back together over here, and then it goes onto the watch winder, if it's an automatic or a mechanical, so that it can be wound. And basically what this does, turn it off and on again and it'll work, simulates your watch being worn, turns the automatic weight on the inside, which is quite cool. Subsequently, this watch here for sale if anybody's interested. So these are the various tools for opening and closing watches, for fitting glasses. This machine is for opening and closing case backs, so it's got a turning aspect with several different bits and ways to hold the movements. These are for fitting bezels onto Rolexes, or glasses onto watches in general. Breitling dies, Rolex dies, suction dies, which are awesome. Open the case back just by suction, and this is for taking bezels off Rolexes. I've got material, lots of material, all my batteries, all my Rolex material, all of my Swiss material, and then a secret tin which has not just biscuits in it, but very special pots. More pictures I've yet to put up. I'm sure you've seen all them before already, but these need to go up in the customer area. I'm just trying to find a way of assembling them and putting them in a nice order. These all the watches are for sale: Rolexes, tags, various Swiss watches and Japanese watches, A couple of customer repairs there. An enormous pocket watch, which is probably the biggest pocket watch you will have ever seen in your life. Called a Goliath. This is for one of my good friends that I'm going to be having a look at. Just trying to find time to estimate it. And I have lots of more parts in here. So there's movement holders and ways of opening and closing things. Lots of knives, pin chucks, more case openers, all of my various cloths for making sure your watch is nice and clean before it goes out. Hammers, pliers. These are all for bracelets, bracelet pins and bracelet punches, and then all the dirty stuff, files, drills, all that kind of thing. Yeah, and then there's lots of other stuff in a cabinet there, which I won't bore you with, but I have a quartz watch tester. That's quite cool. Tests whether your watch is working or not. Test batteries as well. Water tester, so your watch goes in there. I think I've showed people that before. It's quite cool. That's about it. So that was a little whirlwind tour of where my workshop is, how to get to it, and what's involved in repairing watches once you get through that big grey door into the workshop where customers aren't allowed. So I hope you've all enjoyed that. If there's any questions that anybody has, please get in touch. Send me a private message. If there's anything you want me to focus on in particular, then I'll be happy to do shorter videos of specific things for people to have a look at. So I hope you enjoy your day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.